The Women's World Tour headed to the Netherlands for round 2 in the 17th edition of the Ronde van Drenthe, 155.9 kilometres, including 6 cobblestone sections, all coming early on in the race before 3 laps of a 14.1 kilometre circuit and 3 ascents of the Vanberg in towards the finish in Hoogeveen, not skirting the finish line. 1 more ascent of the Vanberg before the fast run to the finish. The third ascent of the Vanberg on the mini loops, it was Marlen Reuser that led into the climb. Groups had just got back on just before the ascent of the Vanberg climb. The pressure at the front of the peloton, though, was splintering at it, and there would be multiple breakaway attempts. The group did go clear, started by the Jumbo-Visma rider Jip van der Bosch. She took Mischke Bredevold, Alison Jackson, Marlen Reuser and Pfeiffer Georgi off the front. The group, though, behind momentarily went off course, and it did mean that European champion Ellen van Dijk was tangled up in a crash with FDJ's Eugenie Duval. Ellen van Dijk was quickly up on her way, but it did take a while for Duval to try and find a bike. Her teammate Lotte Kopecky did make it back into the group, checking herself over just as she made contact. Trek Segafredo, though, did the work to bring the dangerous breakaway group back, and as they headed towards the Vanberg for the final time, the group was splitting yet again. Brianna Marcus on the front was doing the damage. Ellen van Dijk on the wheel with world champion Elisa Balsamo poised and ready. Both Lotte Kopecky and Lorena Wiebes, two pre-race favourites, had punctures going into the climb. Kopecky, wearing the World Tour leaders jersey, had made it into the group, but for Team DSM, it would take a huge amount of work to bring Lorena Wiebes back up towards the front as they headed in towards Hoogeveen. Plenty of teams with cards to play. It was Nina Boisman of Human Powered Health in the orange that would be the next rider to go. And she would take a breakaway group clear that also contained Christine Vageris of SD Works, Sarah Roy, Canyon Schramm, and an informed Anouska Costa, former Dutch national champion of Team Jumbo-Visma. The group, though, did have them in their sights. It would be touch and go and coming in towards the finish. It took a huge turn from Trek Segafredo's Ellen van Dijk to bring the group back into contention. She would then hand over to Chloe Hosking, who had the rainbow jersey of Elisa Balsamo right on her wheel. But wearing number 1, Lorena Wiebes was poised and ready, and as Hosking swung off, Wiebes, freelancing and surfing the lead-outs, made the jump. And it would be second victory in a row for Lorena Wiebes of DSM, with Balsamo second and World Tour leader Kopecky taking third. Congratulations all round. Another great performance from Lorena Wiebes, backed up by British champion Pfeiffer Georgi. There you have it. There's the lead out. Hosking swings off. Wiebes times it perfectly, makes the most of that lead out from Trek Segafredo. They played it perfectly. The world champion takes second. Kopecky takes third, with Caponi and Bastianelli not far away. There's your top 10. Lorena Wiebes takes it from Team DSM from Elisa Balsamo and Lotte Kopecky. Caponi, Bastianelli, Barnes, Consoni, Kessler, Van den Bos and Roy, your top 10. Plenty of prizes at the Ronde van Drenthe. Your 1, 2, 3. Lorena Wiebes takes her second victory this week, while Lotte Kopecky retains the lead in the Women's World Tour. The World Tour now heads to Italy and the Trofeo Alfredo Binda on Sunday, the 20th of March.